The question that arose from this session wasn't just about the truth of the vision, but rather the nature of consciousness itself. What was most impressive was the accuracy with which he described the geological elements of Mars, long before such details were confirmed by the probes that visited the planet. The arrangement of the formations, the texture of the soil, and even the thin atmosphere were depicted with a clarity that would only make sense years later when scientific data began to validate previously unknown aspects. How could one explain that a human being, in an altered state of consciousness, was able to access not only spatial information, but also temporal insights related to a distant past of another planet? Furthermore, how could one justify that these details were later confirmed by technologies developed independently of the session? The images described by McMoneagle were compared to photographs taken years later by NASA satellites and rovers, revealing unsettling similarities. For instance, the pyramids he described align with the structures known as the Pyramids of Cydonia, a region on Mars famous for its unusual geometric symmetry. Although these structures are officially classified as natural formations, they continue to fuel debates among scientists, ufologists, and mystics to this day. The question that arose from this session wasn't just about the truth of the vision, but rather the nature of consciousness itself. How could the human mind tap into a specific moment in time and space on a different planet? This suggested that consciousness, in its purest form, isn't confined to the brain or the body, nor is it bound by linear time. It was as if the mind were part of a universal network of information, where past, present, and future coexist as layers that can be accessed depending on one's state of perception.